Alright, so let's talk about Battlefield Redsec real quick. I think it's cool. I think it's innovative, especially the Gauntlet. The battle royales are right. I mean, it's fun. I'm not gonna say it's alright. It's pretty fun when you're playing with your friends. But it's just not something I would say I would play every day. Like I play Battlefield to play in a battlefield, and Redsec just doesn't feel like a battlefield to me. It feels like a version of the game of Battlefield, but it doesn't feel like a war. And I don't really think it's supposed to give off that feeling. It's supposed to be one of those game modes that's just there to compete with like Call of Duty and Fortnite and all the battle royales. That's what I think it is, and that doesn't make it any less fun. I think that it just takes away from the core of Battlefield a little bit. Overall, I give Redsec probably like 7 out of 10. Like there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. For example, like can somebody tell me where to find plates? Armored plates. I cannot plate up because I cannot find them. It also takes a little while to plate up, but then again, this is not a Call of Duty game. Call of Duty has definitely brainwashed us into thinking that everything needs to be fast and fast paced. We need to plate fast, we need to run fast. This BR is definitely meant to be more slow paced and more tactical and more of a strategy. And there's some glitches in the BR that needs to be fixed. Like I've seen a glitch where the game doesn't end in Battle Royale. Quick side note, I also have a second channel where I post full campaign gameplays. Go check that out, like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, Redsec is definitely a good idea for the longevity of Battlefield. I mean, at least they did it right this time compared to Firestorm, because Firestorm was just terrible, horrible. I don't even think anybody remembers it. I can't lie though, the Gauntlet is fire. I actually really like that game mode more than the Battle Royale. I think that's because you're engaging in more gunfights and running into more players. In the BR, you're mostly completing missions instead of engaging in gunfights, and that's why I believe that one day they're gonna add in resurgence like Call of Duty, because BRs just take too long, man. You're running around all game completing missions, barely running into anybody just to get killed by somebody in the tank. And another thing I don't like is the redeploy system, another process that just takes entirely too long, and I don't think there's even that many of them on the map. And keep in mind guys, these are just my quick thoughts. I've only played about a handful of BR games, but yeah, I do like the map. The map is pretty good. The airstrikes are pretty cool to use. Compared to Call of Duty, it actually looks like a fucking bomb is dropping on somebody's head, and seeing the levolution and destruction after that shit drops is just amazing to me. And I do like the atmosphere of the battle royale and how the fire is closing in and you can't even go into the fire or it's instant death. But yeah, those are just some of my thoughts, you know, good and bad. Yeah, I would love to know what some of you guys think. Like, do you think this is good for the game of Battlefield? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? I think a lot of streamers and players have some pretty strong opinions, but I believe this is just good for the game of Battlefield overall. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come fuck with your boy. More videos to come. Love y'all. Peace out.